Good morning, everyone, Creative Hive people. I'm super excited to be here live. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Christina, and I run a business here in Edmonton, and it's Christina Louise Photography. So I specialize in helping entrepreneurs with their visual brand. So whether this be through personal branding photo shoots, as well as through education about how to keep your visual brand alive and fresh and consistent and legit and all of that good stuff. So right now, today, I wanted to hop on and talk about how to keep your visual brand really relevant, keep your content fresh. So thanks so much to Des and Mike for inviting me to do this. This is super exciting. Awesome. I love it. So right now, you may be looking at your phone, trying to figure out what to post. You don't have any new photos because you can't do professional photo shoots right now, which I am very sad about. You're feeling like maybe your vacation photos aren't really relevant because most people are stuck at home, safe at home. And maybe you're feeling discouraged a little bit about everything that's going on. It's just a little stressed about trying to pick content and posting photos that are really going to connect with your audience right now during this time. So I do want to say that this is definitely a time to keep your visual brand alive. You can definitely create connection through photos as well as through storytelling. And you can actually still keep taking photos while at home and creating visuals that are in alignment with your brand. Because you should definitely be keeping your brand alive right now. And I know that I just said, like, you can't do professional photo shoots, and you're like, what do you mean? You have your phone as one of your greatest tools right now. I know that can seem a little bit scary, and I'm going to share a couple tips about using your phone to create content. One of the tips I would say is your phone probably has portrait mode on it. I feel like most of the newer phones do. I know I upgraded my phone just to get portrait mode like last year. So portrait mode is great because it kind of blurs out the background. Not kind of, it definitely blurs out the background, gives you that like professional look, really just focuses in on your face or the product that you're photographing. So this is really great. Another tip is to use window light. And when you're choosing your light source and using window light, just choose one light source. So if you're doing window light, turn off all the other lights in your house. Right now, I am literally sitting next to my window right here, and I have it at the angle that I know is most flattering for my face, and I have all the other lights off in my house. Having other lights on, they're often a different color temperature. And so they'll create kind of like a weird yellowish, greenish cast on you, which, I mean, unless that's the look you're going for, I don't recommend it. So turn off all the other lights in your house. Find a really nice soft window light. So I have some sheer curtains over my windows that prevent that really harsh light from coming through. So you don't want to use direct sunlight, because then you get those crazy shadows, and then you're all squinty and like crunching up, and wrinkles happen, and it's just not as flattering. So really soft, non-direct window light is awesome. Also, if you are at home by yourself, or maybe the person you are practicing isolation with is not the best photographer, you can actually use the timer mode on your phone. So you can set it up, put it on timer mode, and then get into the position that you want. It's a little bit of running back and forth, but it totally works. And yeah, just another note, because I have a couple notes here written down so I don't forget anything. Window light's the best because it's the easiest and cheapest. So if you're looking to save a few dollars, just use window light. It's like a beautiful built-in soft box. Some other things I wanted to share with you are some tools that I'm using to keep my visual brand alive and to keep connecting with people during this time. So I use Instagram and Facebook most to connect with my clients. So posting in there, I'm using stories to post my everyday life, talking about what's coming up, those kinds of things. Definitely, this is all super easy to do from your phone. I also use Lightroom Mobile. So this is an editing app that you can get on your phone, edit your photos on the go. I also use Adobe Spark. So I know a lot of people really love Canva. Adobe Spark is kind of another version of Canva. I use it. I think I get more free options with it, but it's just another option to check out. I started using it years ago to create my quotes that I post on Instagram that I show over to Facebook. And it's really quite easy to just create a template and I save it. And then I'll just go in, plug in the new quote, the new words that I want to use, and then save it. So I can do this from desktop and I can also do it right from my phone on the go, which is lovely, easy. Again, we're all talking about like using the power of your phone, keeping that visual, your brand fresh, connected, relevant, all of that stuff. Another app that I've recently found is called Splice. So I recently created a video called 8 ways, however many ways, I forget, to support your favorite photographer during this time. And so this really actually applies to all small businesses right now. And just sharing different tips, like leaving reviews, different things like that, comments, liking, sharing, a lot of things that don't even involve spending any money. And your small businesses will definitely feel the love when you do this. So I wanted to create this video, and what I did was I actually took photos from my phone. They're like behind the scenes photos of me doing photo shoots. I edited them in Lightroom, and then I pulled them into this app called Splice, and I spliced it all together. I don't know if that's the technical term. I am not a pro videographer. I am definitely a photographer. But this app made it so easy. So I had like animated words coming in, and then I was able to, splice all of these video clips together, creating this beautiful video. And then I added in music in the background, and I did a voiceover, which to like you high-end video people, this is basic and easy stuff. But for me, it was very exciting. I did it all from my phone, which was really awesome. I was able to share that on IGTV, and I shared it to my Facebook, and it was just a really nice way to connect with people, remind them how to support small businesses at this time. So that was a really cool app for me to discover. So those would be my biggest tips. I kind of just wanted to keep it nice, short, quick, simple, nice, easy wins for you. You can keep your visual brand alive right now, connecting through stories and your images. You can use your phone to create images even when you're at home. Use one window source, one light source. I suggest using window light because it is cheap. And also different apps that I use: Instagram, Lightroom, Adobe Spark, or Canva, and also Splice. So I know that you might be thinking, okay, yeah, I can take photos with my phone, but you're lacking a bit of confidence in taking photos of yourself or your products, and you don't really know how to make your selfies not look like selfies, and you're wondering, like, what do I do with my hands? Because that is the biggest, most like awkward question people get in front of the camera, and it's like, we are suddenly so aware of what's happening with our hands, we don't know what to do with them. So I'm actually put something together to help people out right now with this. I created a workshop. It's actually happening on Tuesday. the 21st. So it is an online workshop, of course, and it's called Brand Like a Boss with Your Phone. So I am really excited about this. We are going to dive even deeper into these things that I talked about. So we're going to talk more about your visual brand. I am going to show tips on how to do product photography. I'm going to touch on even flat lay photography, which is super fun. Again, easy to use, easy to do at home. I picked up a couple really inexpensive props from the dollar store. I guess that could be another tip, the dollar store, if you're looking for props. It's still open and really inexpensive. So in this workshop, we're going to be covering about flat lays as well. And then I have a posing guide that I'm going to be sharing with everybody and tips on how to take photos at home. And then we're going to go through Lightroom as well on your phone. And I'm going to show you how to easily and quickly edit your photos. So it's called Brand Like the Boss with Your Phone. It's an online workshop. I'm sure I'll figure out how to put a link in here. Or Des can or something. It'll happen. It just might be after the live. And yeah, I'm really, really excited. Tickets are only $47. And what we're actually doing, so it's going to be recorded. So if you can't make it live, which I really do encourage you to make it live, but if you can't make it live, it's going to be recorded. You can rewatch it again. And then we're creating a private Facebook group for 30 days after. So once you have time to practice taking photos, you can post it in the group. You can get feedback and create this really nice community feel to help small businesses right now. So if you have any questions, comment them below and I'm going to go through and answer them. And also, yeah, I'll figure out how to leave the link. So I'm just keeping it short and simple today, just really nice bite-sized tidbits of information. And if you have any questions, definitely let me know, comment below. And again, thanks so much to the Creative Hive for having me, Des and Mike being awesome, bringing all of this amazing content to people during this time. And I hope you all have a beautiful day.